They're just continuing with the winning momentum, but Sri Lanka
in place of Samarth Nagraj. The pace.
But first things first, Dulnich Sigera hasn't had the best outing, so
Hadn't been able to pick wickets. The first wicket in the first game again. Beautiful of the semi-finals. Incredible
strength. Loves to drive through extra cup, great stride. Prefers to bat outside the crease.
for his own liking. Oh, beautiful. That ball. The right questions.
Yeah, nice angle. And then went away. Look at the feet. Went. He's not one of those.
The third man.
See, what you need to keep an eye on, if possible, is the not at all from him. Yes, and didn't look like there was a possible single. Oh, throw him! Brilliant! Two openers of Sri Lanka once again failed to do anything.
He can't believe it. And rightly so. That delivery. Beautiful inward movement. Sigera gone. 2 of 16. Sri Lanka down with the second wicket. A big game for Sri Lanka. With the Indian bowling not picking up early wickets. To his credit, a century, and that came in the previous game. Fallen in those. Onto the boot. Big shot and given. Chetan Sharma on fire, and now will be on a hat-trick.
At the leg stump, Midland leg stumps. And Dinsar had a just slight shuffle. He was dead. Right in. Himad Dinsar out without scoring, and Sri Lanka tottering.
77 and a 50 to his credit. Meanwhile, with hat-tricks. Can he live up to that expectation?
And a no ball as well, and Sri Lanka gets a reprieve. They get...
Aerially played. What a response. He says, you've been picking wickets, I can pick bounces.
Likes to play his shots. Pace off that time, I thought. Look to bowl.
They'll have to get into this rebuilding phase. So you need to draw inspiration from, build a platform.
Ramanathan would want to play. So far, he's used up 6 deliveries, including that 6
hit, as compared to Yudhajit, who prefers. Oh, beautiful.
The ACC men's under 19.
Oh, this was tough for the batsman, tougher for the wicket. And just erring in line, making life.
Trying a little too hard, Chetan Sharma of effort, but looking at how he like this after 3 or 4 overs of ball.
We're in the power play. Remember, this is the 9th over. Another the extra spinner today in place of Samarth Nagraj.
And all eyes are on Chetan Sharma since he picked up.
He doesn't get injured. Another single. Chan Mugunathan's been
batting in Sharjah, missed out in the game against Bungs. Had a stop-start Asia Cup so far.
Normally, that's the change that they need to rebuild from here on.
I reckon the scoreboard at all. Just try and bat the 50 overs. 5. There's something to bowl at. And luck with sudden going one pass the out. They'll think, okay, now I cannot play. And just to let you know how well India.
King since forever, and finally.
The whole universe is conspiring, and well, the partnership is 32 already. So just got to build partnership. Cricket is all about partnership. Chetan, especially, was one where he tends to just keep running. End of the over, it's 40 for 3. Shormale playing today because India. I interviewed Karthik KP, the batting all-rounder. I said yes, because my bowling is coming on because him soon. As far as the right-handers come.
And I reckon the off-he not with that kind of support. Conversation we had, Atul. 10,000 meters and you.
Some batters in the middle who are well set to encash that possess in these times. Disadvantage is a figment of your imagination rather than what is actually happening.
Swept and swept.
Say also in cricket, when in doubt, just sweep.
Against the spinners.
Good cricket. You know, you have just... it's going to bother the Indians. They know that those scuff marks we've shown. 37 for 2 is Pakistan's score in 12 overs. Yeah, I think these guys are talented. So, and I'm sure spot in this junior team cricket. You can imagine a country of 1.4 billion just middling off to 10. But yes, so I think so. Then
the iOS and Android QR codes on your screen. Oh, darted this one. Also, the ball stayed a tad low on that occasion.
From the other sport as well. There you go. Holiday.
What's your favorite holiday destination? Ooh. That should be the over. 21 gone, 62 for 3.
Shot, middle of the bat. But just hoping that Shanmuganathan bats through, as well as Lakwina Base. India team is well in control. Oh, this time around, uses his feet, comes down the track, does Abhay Singh. That was Yudhajit Guha, the fast, a powerful stroke. Another googly attempted by Kartikeya. It looks like there's going to be a bowling change for India. I'll come back to that game. I was talking to win their first title in the Kuch Bihar Trophy. They're playing today, but a part of this India under-19 for that Karnataka side. And I remember Hardik Raj had 4 wickets in that game as well. You know, there's one player like a young kid who got 404 runs in that match. A lot of young kids who featured in that final featured. When it comes to preparation, yes, they were. The profession did halt. So far, I've been very happy. Whatever results comes. Putting up a very, very good partnership. Comes on track. He came out of the track. He was just want to pump to see if it was in his arc. Would he had taken charge of the 100 and the 50. Lots of rush. Sprinting across. Valiant attempt. And then turning away. It was tough for the desperate dive as well. Now this is good followed by a single. We are halfway through. 235, which I think Sri Lanka will be very happy at. A point in place. Fielder back at sweeper cover, almost like. As he plays it late, just like that. Slap. One more over in this spell. And maybe at least hold. We had the leg spinner bowling from Rovers. Yes, it's a good delivery. Yes, it has to be a dot delivery. But every team can improve going into that World Cup coming, as far as I'm concerned. Just a couple of overs from 28 for 2. This is a good shot coming down the track, using the long. Comes down the track, flourish of the blade, sends it high. This is in the innings, and both have been struck by luck. Behind square in the offside. Couple of runs. Just likes to bat on, and make sure he gets.
Oh, that time. Shanmuganathan, the batter, has to walk back.
I feel something's going to happen out of that abyss. They had put
this surface, seeing that the ball is staying down a little. But second phase, it's a more consolidation. Even the third phase. He's someone who innings differently, but we've seen a free hit. He went for a 6. That was super. The YouTube channel and watch Asia.
rather put it on your Instagram handle and Twitter. You can do much more.
And asking me, how do I watch this? I said, go into the moment. Sri Lanka not looking for boundaries. Lakwina Base athletes to admire.
Just, you know, warm up a bit.
Seeing himself on the screen in the form for him.
Expressions, his frown, very similar to
Sangakkara or a Mahela or a Vas. Ayush Matre continuing with his off-speed, called a part-timer. 52.
Brilliant 100. This game, it's been,
I don't think.
It's a scooter. Well, a wonderful inning on the other. And his drinks. Bihar. Oh, again scoot. They won't mind the 4 runs. They will take anything that.
Another boundary. Yes, it is. Welcome runs for Sri Lanka.
Mika on to a good start. One just bouncing and going straight with the arm. And this is poor place.
Under 19 unit. Short ball. Likes to play shots. That's why there's a fielder who's been... But what a fantastic platform. You'll have green outfield here at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium.
Lovely.
No way.
Dot ball.
Ek acha dot ball. Ayush Matre will continue. But you reckon, was that a good call to bring him in?
The man. And if you're going to be that, you choose to have the slower balls where the ball will turn, the ball will stay a little.
Has there.
Same bowler. It was the same fielder and a different. The men's under 19 Asia Cup in 2023.
Versus Bangladesh. Kiran Chormale. We spoke about Kiran Chormale. Oh, he's up shot. Oh, beautifully taken. What a splendid. But this time, a much more difficult catch.
Well, he's definitely atoned for his mistake. Take a look at the catch and the effort from Nikhil. Oh,
Many times when you're landing, there is a little swell.
the decision will be OUT. 14, it's 145 for 6.
Ran in, his hands underneath the ball, absolute control. Circle towards him. So you tend to see someone come.
Driven for his shoulders. But when you look at that wicket, I think credit
Will signal.
got over. The fielding side could only have had 4 field. But Tev Mc
Trigger movement where he moves across the line very early.
at how things are going, 5 and over. Sri Lanka get to 200 to be a challenge. Chasing later, albeit
In a game as big as this,
When he just needed to give stride to Abhisinghe. Just keep at it by 39 runs.
The way off the mark with his nicely played single.
So when a non-regular bowler bowls out his quota,
Yeah, played it nicely to the hands of India team. Relatively a slow surface inside it. Valiant attempt. I think it did.
stroke, I must say, it was a bat pad. Masquera just missing his mark by maybe a couple of inches to be fair, but it was very deftly. Abhisinghe.
We'll come back to that. Kios, that's close. That is it. Decision on field for the umpire. And certainly, in my mind, throughout this tournament,
A wrong ball selection,
shows that though
he looked a different class, and that, remember, is days cricket for the worked away on the leg side. There's a long chase for the fielder. He's not going to get there. Wondering that he'll end up playing days cricket for State Stones and play.
Yeah, just look at that. Look at the adjustment he made. Previous one leaving the right-hander. So Newton in with his line, one outside the off stump, one on the pads, with a pronounced seam, harder ball coming on to the bat.
He's also the man in form here and converted, got to 20 and then was dismissed, but then got.
Certainly it's a challenge down the leg side. More runs here than before. They've got 14 runs off the first over. 14.
Waving that tricolour, cheering the Indian side on. A lot of younger and different faces who are getting an opportunity playing.
See, Sri Lanka going with that Sigera, who's a medium pace.
Oh, he's launched into this one. Proof. Vaibhav Suryavanshi means business.
Dragged down, just stood up. Thank you very much, Vaibhav Suryavanshi, to try and line was wrong, the length was wrong. See, this is why I thought that Sri Lanka.
Just reminding our viewers, they're using a new ball from each end because it's a ball that was sent down by Sigera. And it's
Different lengths, 2 different lines. The first one was short.
name on the stand there. It's smacked away. Stand. You can see that right there. It's landed him here in Sharjah. Who can forget that innings? In fact, Sachin Tendulkar at 100 powering India into the qualify for the final, and then got another 100 in the final to beat the Aussies. Timed well,
And the ball will win the chase. Another.
By any means. His bowling length. The first delivery was short on the leg stump. Look at that. The previous one was full, which he deposited to mid.
Class. It's down leg. It's going to be 5. He's thinking, why didn't I get some bat on it? Well, none.
To the Sri Lankan bowler, young Sri Lankan bowler. Bowl some dots, wides. So he's under pressure. He's
long off, drops back. Oh, the keeper's missed it. The batter. They're going to go in the keeper's kitty. That's
right for Sri Lanka in the first 2 overs. If the batter unfortunately haven't been able to collect it, expect the keeper to collect it. 39.
Oh, he's gone aerial. It was on the pad. 1 runs off this over. India of Asia Cup. Well, today they made 173 in the academy end, replacing Newton, who went for 10 in his first.
He's been skiddy. He's had
right on target. Bang on the over.
Yeah, a bit too gentle in pace. The line width. And great finish. See, he gets that ball to move away. You could see that movement away from the right-hander.
And just be hoping that the openers apply themselves and get them. It can prove to be fully struck. Drive through the covers for 4. Thank you very much.
Touch Fuller. There you could see that he didn't hit it too hard. This young man looks a special player. You've spoken a lot of. But actually, the 50 is up for India. It has been so much on Vaibhav that this young saying, look, I'm here. I'm as good as anyone else.
Well, beautifully, a boundary struck down the ground to bring up the half century. You know, for a side like Mumbai, as a 17-year-old, you're playing it superb. End of the over. 3 gone, 50.
So he was a 13-year-old, so that's what I meant by saying unnoting the tournament. Tell you what.
It bodes well for India that both these openers are getting runs. Webb of Suryavanshi is batting on. Yes, the IPL contract definitely not short on lung. Away to the fence for 4 more. Ayush.
They've ensured that they have not let anything back from the skipper, and that was asking to be put away. We asked the 30-yard circle. He's got to be tight with his line. And they're going at what? 15 plus runs and over.
Just caught sight of Rishikesh Karnit staff. I think they'll be really happy with the way India's going along in this run chase. Changed a bowler every over. A little.
It's a pitched up, and he's not really beautiful shot.
Over trying to get to the pitch of the ball. Look at that. In the gap for 4.
He did mature. He's got a real mature head on it. I think the ball, they're waiting for the ball because he just crept. And they have not spared anything. Another look.
He's got a hint of Yuvraj Singh about him. The high back lift for Webb of Suryavanshi and high back lift. And look at that. The bat, quite reminiscent of Yuvraj.
I mean, Sri Lanka too. We can go and been noted and appreciated. It must be definitely drawn inspiration.
Running behind that one. The only thing that you need to do is shot this from Webb of Suryavanshi. 3 4s and.
See, when you're defending 174, the margin off target, you're bowling in a power play, you just got 2 fielders, transferred so much back to the fielding side, you already got.
What a partnership this. Stand against the UAE when they chase down that target at Asia Cup. UAE and comprehensively by 10 wickets.
Play and a miss. Again, they pulled it back with that partnership. But then that's the place. Hope. When you're talking of defending as friendly as this for batters, you're asking.
Makes room for himself. Didn't ricochet back onto the stumps, but this time around clears the infield, and gets 4.
This is a brave bat.
This time around, clears the infield, gets...
It's a more defensive mindset, but this time, back Suryavanshi is picking his gap.
This is the second one. He's hit it into the ground, but in the gap. The bat even against the spinner. And now changing the field. Dropping in the deep square into the mid-wicket position. So a 6-3. The bat speed on this one. This is slowed down. When padded up, Mohammad Aman generally bats at the captain. Yes, Andre Siddharth's padded up. He'll probably walk in at 3.
Here from the two Indian batters are contrasting styles. Not Vaibhav Suryavanshi, Ayush Mahatri, that is. Vaibhav Surya.
Turn there.
See, this will make the Sri Lankan batters regret. So he's now looking to bowl slower. That delivery he's just got 97 runs to defend, 10 wickets.
And that also explains why the Indian openers have gone expecting more purchase from your shots when you're playing those hard hits required. So even when this gets a little softer, you pretty much quick thing. 87, that's the maximum runs that any team right now within the 7th.
From the defeat versus Pakistan, ever since they are just moving along like a juggernaut. This is just a punch from the back foot. Look at 3 people. And eventually, sorry everyone. Another boundary. I was talking about Vaibhav Suryavanshi. Suryavanshi means that ever so brightly. Look at that. Just good job unless they pick up wickets.
Using his feet there. It's free entry to the stadium.
The timbers at all. Another boundary coming through. This is poor 10 overs. You might as well keep a sweeper cover. You pick up a wicket, because if you don't pick up a wicket now, it's going
Definitely, it looks like they're in a hurry. They want to jump into the pool. No room to cut.
Yeah, I think both the batsmen, good deliveries are being over the top, and this is Suryavanshi was doing, and just perishing was the infield, not managing to do that.
A match-threatening partnership. Played his ability.
Just not tight enough, and that's the job.
The skipper looks comfortable. He's calm.
Just not tight enough, and that's the job. Get there with the 9 wickets in hand. There was extra protection because long off was back.
Using his feet, going aerial. There is protection, but no feet. And with that 6, he reaches his milestone.
Knows that he wanted to get there much sooner than this. Wants to get to the milestone, and just
again use of feet. But a fantastic piece of fielding. Did he drag the ball in?
Is inside or millimeter inside. He managed to get his went over the line, but this has to be seen again.
Get confirmations. They've spoken to the fielders. Yes, that's what.
Have to have this is the better angle to see. There you go.
That occasion, the ball
Over to reach around 230 mark. That pressure could have just created, and
India started off a little poorly against Pakistan.
a lot of skills. We saw him bowl his team to a victory.
Andre can hit them clean inside outs this time.
Roar him as well, Andre. Just seeing that, because he's saying, look at that. Look at that. Have been a back foot play.
At any point in time, we'll say it's India.
There's a threat.
One last ball in this over.
What a nice impossible is not the word to use. That looks around, and this is what a happy camp looks like. He's a very well composed batsman. Won't get you a boundary, but easy to. It's for that big final day after tomorrow. Who was going to be? This is more strength. Has got wonderful hands. Just realize he's all invested.
For someone as young as him.
And Bangladesh or Pakistan will be up against it. We don't know yet. Not.
Well, look at that 6. The umpire is getting some on his back is 12. His board is humongous 6. On. With the target door, it's almost the whole body, barring one shoe outside.
They bulldoze their way through. He loves hitting 6s, doesn't he?
He definitely has that appetite. Big now against Sri Lanka. Performing. He's bowled him. A wicket is a wicket.
Well, he was not sure. He's just looking.
He's coming to
Plays it fine and pace on offer to